Over the past 10 years, we've seen our district grow tremendously. From 6,000 students in 2011 to over 14,000 this year. It's safe to say the change we've seen on the horizon is now fully here. The question is, are we ready? In some respects, yes. We've built new schools, introduced an impressive offering of academic and CTE programs, and improved the quality of instruction in classrooms from K through 12. Where we maybe missed the mark, however, is in figuring out ways to incorporate the increasing number of Spanish-speaking families that have joined our school community in the past decade. I know that as the proportion of my campus's EL population has grown, it has become more and more obvious that we need to find better ways to involve these students' parents in their education. This is a task we were unprepared for. These are good people who care about their children's education. In fact, most times it's one of the main reasons they're here. But too many of these families live in the shadows of our community. Sometimes it's their immigration status or work obligations or not being familiar with how the school system works. But the thing that gets in the way of our being able to connect with these parents the most is the language barrier. We already know how important it is for parents to be involved in their children's education. Research has shown time and again that it is one of the most reliable predictors of student success in every age group. Students with parents involved in their education have higher attendance rates, they perform better academically, and have more positive attitudes about school. Knowing that, we can't afford for these parents not to be involved. Which is why I'm seeking your support to launch the OLA program at Magnolia Junior High. The OLA program would make our school the home of language acquisition by offering our Spanish-speaking parents free ESL classes twice a week in the evenings. Improving these parents' English language proficiency will enable them to feel more comfortable interacting with teachers, allow them to play a more profound role in assisting their children with schoolwork, make it easier for them to initiate communication with the school, help them better understand campus policies, and hopefully establish in their minds the idea that MJH is a safe and inclusive place that values their role in our school community. The classes would be hosted on our campus, and they'd be staffed by MISD, bilingual, ESL, Spanish, or English teachers interested in earning a stipend that would amount to around $50 an hour. A semester would be 14 weeks and would focus primarily on developing functional English skills that'll help our parents speak to teachers and staff and to understand basic documents and school communication. It won't be necessary for parents to attend every session, but our hope is to encourage them to come frequently enough that they can show real progress on the CASEL II assessment, which we'll give at the beginning, middle, and end of the semester. And if they don't, well, we've still made a positive connection with these parents that we didn't have before. In either case, the hope is that this will become a foundation that can be built on, one that will allow these parents to connect more meaningfully with our school, their children's education, and even their children themselves. So the plan is to use the annual home language survey to narrow down the students whose primary language at home is Spanish and who are serviced through our ESL program. We still need to determine some details about logistics. We'll need to be sensitive to work schedules, childcare, and transportation issues that might prevent parents from participating. And this information will be gathered through an interest survey that we're going to send home and then use to determine best times and days of the week to hold classes. And it'll also help us figure out if there's anything we might be able to do to help parents navigate any logistical issues. There's obviously a cost to this. There's going to be a need for teachers, materials, marketing, and support that will be dictated by the level of interest. But the budgeted top end to launch this program on our campus for a semester is $8,000, which we're going to request tonight from the District Special Services Fund. Currently, 12% of our students at Magnolia Junior High are receiving ESL services, and the majority of those students have a parent or guardian at home who speaks little to no English. That's potentially 144 families who might benefit from a program like this. But more importantly, 144 students, before even counting brothers and sisters, whose education and future prospects might be drastically improved by helping connect their parents to Magnolia Junior High. I hope that you'll consider our proposal, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.